Cahirirlach is more an honour dom of large live Seanad done kid inu. I do spar up a white lum. Virkus a gawaldum of Van Kele Hilda, Minion Jules August Mavok, Jack Vincent Pepper, done takiacht a hug sheed dum. Mila Bakers Nadowi, der Wincher Kildara Hui, August Gaharaha, the Parchi Quintus Glass, the Kildare Greens, Ganid ni Veen on Shaw in you. As members of the upper house, we bring our ideals, our experience, our vigilance and our intelligence to the legislative process. It is especially important at this time when expertise is being undervalued and when, through the use of social media, those who would seek to destabilise our communities are so busy at their work. Populism has resurged in the world, including Britain and America. Brexit and Trumpism share common attributes. They both concoct enemies, they both exaggerate social problems for their own benefit, and they both propose slogans as solutions. Their effect is to divide their communities, and to paraphrase one of the great leaders of the world, a country divided against itself cannot stand. In Ireland, we must be on our guard against populism. Populism always seeks out legitimate social problems, but it seeks out these problems not to cure them, but to use them to undermine the very fabric of society. In that way, populism is wholly destructive. It sets a them and us narrative. It imagines a conspiracy where there is none. It alleges fraud and wickedness where there is none. Just look at some of the slogans. Take back control, drain the swamp. Both point to some ill-defined other, which is the supposed cause of society's ills. These slogans are full of raw and negative emotion. They are anti-intellectual. This country must deal with the pandemic, Brexit, and the existential challenge of climate change. Those challenges, if nakedly exploited, are opportunistic breeding grounds for populism, so they must be countered with positive energy aimed at solutions. The pandemic is causing us to profoundly reimagine the way we live our lives and may have the effect of greening our world in an immediate way. We need to take advantage of this new world. The green philosophy is a universal philosophy based on climate and social justice being inseparable. It is inclusive. It speaks to both the intellect and to the heart. This House should green-proof legislation which comes before with a view to the welfare of our planet, to our people's quality of life, and to the future generations that will come after us. Green politics sees us all as human beings, not as capitalists, as socialists, not as unionists or nationalists, not as them and us. Cahirirlach, in conclusion, I commit to work with other members across the wide field of legislation that will come before us, so I can play my part in reimagining a way of life, a green way of life, a way of life consistent with the well-being of our planet and its peoples. Go to Michael.